Hello and welcome back to Leeds in Football Manager 17, where we're trying to get to the Premier League and win the Premier League. But we're currently down in 13th place after 2 wins and 2 losses after 4 games in the Championship, which is, it could be better. Last time we took a disappointing loss to Fulham, a very nice victory over Sheffield Wednesday, and also a decent victory over MK Dons in the FA Cup, which we now have Norwich in the next fixture in the Cup. But in this episode we're playing Nottingham Forest, Huddersfield and Blackburn. Away to Nottingham and away at home against Huddersfield and Blackburn. 9 points here from these games would be amazing. 6 points would also be pretty decent. Other than that would be a horrific epic fail. So let's move into the Nottingham game. Nottingham is currently 9th, whereas we are 13th. It's a pretty close matchup in the league table here. So hopefully we could take the win here. It's very important here that we take a win here. Oh god, Sanogo's injured for 4 weeks. Man, that's the best striker we've had so far. Crap. That's actually a massive loss. But that means I could bring... Let's leave him on that for now. Instead of Sylvester, we're playing Peacock. It's so much more potential than Sylvester here. Even though Sylvester is already up there. Peacock is how old? 90. I'd rather have Peacock playing. Because Sylvester here only 3 stars. Oh, it's because it's a sweeper keeper. Will that change anything? Yes, it will. We don't want a Neuer. Of course we want a Neuer, but we don't have a Neuer. They lost to Chelsea recently here, so we have a good chance here. Berardi still gone, Coylan still playing, Johnson playing, Red Card Man not playing, Ailing here, switched out for Taylor. We are with Kevin Phillips, Kane, Ainsley, back in with Pablo, Stuart Dallas. Can I play Chris Wood? What else do we have here? Cooper, Robert Green, Sulmane Dokora is 3, Antonsson is 3. Let's try this guy. Let's bring Chris Wood instead of Sanogo. And yeah, that should put. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to put out Murphy. So I need the centre back on the bench. This is the team we're lining up against. Nottingham Forest. Proceed to the game. Let's go. It's time that we actually take a win in our first game. Let's go. Nottingham with the kickoff. Have they bought Bentner? They have bought the Lord himself. Oh my god, are you fucking out the corner? I thought it was a pen. They bought the Lord himself, Lord Bentner. The drunk driver himself, Lord Bentner. Cole puts it out. Peacock is there with a beautiful save. Vaughan. Dallas puts it out to Maitland-Niles. Dallas again. out to Taylor. It's a horrific pass from Dallas there. Off, just awful. Bentner offside. Stojkovic puts it out to Tarin instead. Dallas puts it out. Oh, I can't reach it afterwards. 33rd minute now. Bentner on the attack. Kasami, what a horrific shot that is. Jesus. 44th minute. Half time 0-0. Haven't seen anything from Dukara here. Been more or less useless the entire game here. I've literally seen nothing from him. Thinking of subbing him out for Chris Wood. It's a real possibility if I don't see him do anything soon. They're bringing on Matty Cash for Ben Osborne. Coyle. Niels. Dukara. Puts it to Kane, who shoots, who scores. Dukara with the assist. He's done nothing all game. And assist from out of nowhere to okay. 62nd minute there, and we go 1-0 up. Can we keep this up? Not that much of the game left. We're bringing on Mr. Red Card himself. We're bringing on... Who else is tired here? Pablo is tired. Let's bring on Moat. Let's go. 10 minutes left. We can keep this. Peacock puts the ball out. Dallas is there to head it down, but Dukara isn't there to pick it up. Jansson. Oh no, Bentner, Cash. Out to Carroll, and Peacock, you should have that ball. Rush him. We're back down to 13th after that disappointing defensive error. We're probably gonna drop... No, Jansson. Moet. Kane again. 2 shots from outside the box, and we're back into the lead. Kane. What a game he's having here today. Look at... Oh my god, look at this. Jesus, man. Him and... Was it him that scored that fantastic goal last episode as well? Or was that Phillips? Dukara hits the bar. Can you be more unlucky, man? Kemar comes in. No, Ronaldo comes in. 90th minute now. Taylor with ball. Moet back to Phillips. Dallas. No, it was Dallas who scored that amazing goal last episode. Oh no, not now. Oh, thank God he missed. Would have been so pissed off if they scored now. Peacock. Out to Dukara. The game should be over any second now. And blow the fucking whistle, ref. Thank you. And we take the win. 2-1. 2 amazing goals from O'Kane. 2 banging shots. And we're up to 8th place. We're moving up in the table. Norwich and Huddersfield are on the same points on 13. We are now 4 points behind instead of 6 points. At the moment, 5 games in, a promotion to Premier League looks achievable, but it's very early in the season so far. It doesn't help that our best left back, I think, our best right back is injured, our best striker is injured, and our best defender got a red card in the first 15 minutes of the series. so I don't know what to do about that. So next up in a couple of days is Huddersfield, but it's an international break in between there, but so I will be back when the Huddersfield game is on. I'll see you then. Oh crap. So this has just happened. Our left back Charlie Taylor is injured for 8 to 10 days. So he's going to miss the Huddersfield game, which means we're down a left back. Shit. It's looking bleak for the Huddersfield game here, but I will be back when it's time to play the game. And here we are at the Huddersfield game. We're at home against Huddersfield, that's currently first in the league. And also great news, Charlie Taylor is still slightly injured, but he can play for at least 45 minutes, which is gonna help a lot. Also Berardi here is almost back. So do I have any replacement? No, I don't. Crap. Who could play? Liam Cooper. If it says he's a left back there. Oh. Didn't see him. So let's play. Is Sanogo back? No, he's not. So let's play Dakora again. Dallas, Hernandez, Ainsley, Kane, Phillips, Taylor, Tarin, Johnson, Coyle, and Peacock. Oh, you know what? Let's give him his second chance, because he is technically better than Tarin. So let's hope for the best and get 3 points from this game. That means we will close the gap to just 1 point behind Huddersfield. And that's about it. Send the assistance for that one. And let's get the game underway. And it's on. The league leaders against the 8th place team or something like that. Wells with a miss there after just like seconds. Taylor will be coming off in halftime. Phillips puts the ball in. Ward is there. Coyle, good. Wells is through. He puts out the scanner. He's through and Palmer puts it away. Son of a bitch, man. Already 1-0 down. Look at their passing here. Out to Scannell. And Palmer is just there. No one was covering in the middle there. No one. Absolutely no one. Oh, ref, come on, man. That's a straight red. Thank you. Out with that dickhead. Come, if we lose now, I can accept that it stays the same score, but if they win with anything else than this, I will be so fucking pissed off. Kane, he scores another banger. What a guy. Kane has a smashing long shot. Look at that. Again. Bang. Untouchable from the keeper there. Jesus. Easily our best player in the team at the moment. How can you not score there, Ainsley? You have to header it stronger. It has to be much harder header. Looks like it's going to be 1-1 at halftime. Both our wing backs has, or fullbacks, both our fullbacks has yellow card. Also Taylor still injured, but I'm gonna risk him playing a bit longer. Please, Coyle. Bad throw-in, but we get it back immediately. Put it in the box, and Ainsley is there to put it 2-1. We're going to win this. We're up to 4th with this result. What a strike! We have turned the game around since the red card. It was an awful tackle there from Dean Whitehead. Brun. Johnson puts it up to there. It's Ainsley. It's still Ainsley. It gets dispossessed. It's Scannell. It's Palmer. Beautiful tackle in the box. Another beautiful tackle in the box. Very risky stuff there. And they make it 2-2. As long as they don't win the game, I will accept a draw. I don't care that they won the game less. I'm accepting a draw. I'm not taking a draw, I'm accepting it. But I have to change out Taylor now. Sadly. Coyle. Out to Ainsley. Puts in the box. Dakor is there. Daukara is there. Hopefully I pronounce that decently. It's probably miles off, but who cares? Daukara has made it 3-2. It's a very exciting game here now. Akpom is offside again. And yet again is offside. Yellow card on red card man here. Phillips coming off for Vieira here. Maitland puts it in. Scannell picks it up though. With the danger zone of going 3-3 here. Beautiful defense from Coyle though. Ainsley on the edge. Dokora again. Shoots. Keeper with a beautiful save. Dallas. Puts it in. It's Ainsley. Shoots. It's deflected and it's a corner. Puts it in the box and Ward is there. Minutes left of the game now. Can we hold on? Putting Chris Wood to waste some time. Hopefully that will work out. Vieira, Hernandez out to Ainsley, back to Vieira. Kane, Hernandez. Out to Ailing, puts it in and no one can reach it. But the game should be over here and we're taking the win against Huddersfield. We're up to 4th place, winning 3-2 with one guy more. Ainsley with the player of the match with a goal and 2 assists. What a game we had in the end. Which means we're now only 1 point behind Huddersfield. Hopefully Norwich will also lose, which means we're almost in 1st. That was also Huddersfield's first loss of the season, which is proving that our team is on their way up. And we're praising Maitland's performance here. Your passing was the joy. So that means that Norwich and Newcastle is the only teams that are ahead at the moment, but Barnsley could also move ahead, and also Brentford and QPR. So we couldn't be back down to 7th, but it's looking very nice to be in the playoffs at least. And the FA Cup, we reached the board expectations already, so the Norwich game doesn't really matter the result there. But moving on over the board expectations, that would be nice. Because that would put me in a more safer place, even though it's the FA Cup. Next up is who? It is Blackburn. Blackburn is quite far down the table, I think. Yeah, they're down at 17th. We're still up in 4th. Norwich won their game. Everyone else under lost. So we're still in 4th thanks to that. What I didn't expect at all. So it's time for Blackburn at home. This, of all games we've played so far this episode, this should be the one that we really should take 3 points. But we'll probably lose this now because of that. Because it's the game we really should be winning. Sanogo almost back, Berardi almost back, Cooper is back, but only recommended for 45 minutes. Taylor's back, completely fit. So, since Sanogo is 2 days now, let's not risk it. Let's play the same team we played against Huddersfield, because I believe in them. I believe. Let's get the game underway, and we are on. We start with the ball this half. Can Kane score amazing goals this game as well? He's done it 2 games in a row. Can he do it again? Well, not with this defense. Oh, there we go, Kane. Horrific pass there. Fini. Offside. Pico will save, and beautiful defense from Taylor there. Brown offside. 25th minute now. Nothing happening. Taylor with yellow. Still not much happening. It's a very slow game. Dallas with a yellow card. Dokara offside. We're gonna see anything at all here? Nope. Please be a bit more entertaining second half. Huddersfield smashing Brighton. Come on, let's not drop back immediately again. We just caught up to Huddersfield here. Kemar instead of Dallas here. Have to change something around. Oh no. Good. Peacock with the save, Peacock with the save. Come on. We're gonna see anything from from Leeds this game. Anything at all. Please. Corey Evans with yellow. Vieira coming on. Chris Wood coming on. Come on, man. We're going attacking as well. Here we go. Ainsley puts it in the box. Just outside. Kemar. No, it's gonna be a draw. We've literally seen fuck all from Leeds this game. Literally fuck all. We've seen a corner. That was it. A corner. That was all we had. Actually gonna be quite pissed off about that. Because we just had caught up to fucking Huddersfield. We immediately dropped the ball. But we're still in the playoff position at least. But I'd like to get directly promoted. So we took 7 points out of 9. I thought 6 points were gonna be acceptable, so 7 points is decent. It's actually very good. We basically doubled our points this episode because of that. So Ailing wants to discuss personal matters. Speak. I'm very happy with the little time I'm receiving. Are you on the bench? Yes, you are. Sadly for you, Coyle is playing actually quite decently. So, next up is Cardiff away, Norwich away in the EFL Cup, and Ipswich at home. But that's for next episode. I will see you then, and goodbye.